Welcome back, everyone. It is currently race week. Another track life video. Spring Sizzler this weekend. Getting a lot of work done this morning. Have a track rental currently going on. I'm up at Double Hook where we are testing out a new item we're going to have for sale. Frozen slushies, testing out the slushie machine, doing a sample run to see how it comes out. I'd say that looks like a slushie. Yeah, so this is going to be a margarita slushie. We have a couple other options we're working on, so getting everything finalized still. Oh, there's a track rental going on. You'll see we have the grass is looking a lot better, track is cleaned off good, and we put down some topsoil to try to clean up the infield. Haven't had much time yet to rake it out in between all these rentals, so hopefully tomorrow we can get back in here, clean that up, get some hydro seed down. That'll look a lot better, but we're getting a lot done this week. It is race week, so we have to get this place 100% for you guys when you come out to the Spring Sizzler this weekend. The weather isn't looking the best for Saturday. It's trying to get better. They're trying to say it's going to rain midday. We'll see what actually happens. Sunday's looking pretty good. Hopefully it sticks that way. Yeah, a lot of work going into prepping for the Napa Spring Sizzler. Just remember this toilet was leaking. Beautiful day out today. This would be perfect weather for the Sizzler. Yeah, like I said, we spread some topsoil down there, especially over here in turns 3 and 4. You can kind of see along the apron around the whole track. Got all the billboards, new billboards put up. We're still waiting on one more that blew down over the winter. That's going to come in tomorrow. We'll get that up. A lot of small finishing touches to do. I've been working on printing a whole bunch of stickers, decals, all the menu boards for the beer booth, the digital menu boards, the printed menu boards. I've been working on the slushie machine and how to dial that in. It's looking like it's going to be an awesome weekend. Hope you guys are as excited as we are. Coming out to the races this weekend for the Napa Auto Parts Spring Sizzler. You don't want to miss it. When you're out here at the races this weekend, make sure you stop up at Double Hook. Try out the new revved up Ritas. Thank you, ChatGPT, for coming up with that. Love it. A revved up Rita. We'll have those up at Double Hook. Those will be for sale. Something new to try out for this year. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think is a good frozen slushy drink. Alcoholic drink, of course. So we're going to have this as a margarita. There will be some tequila in it. Let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite frozen slushy cocktail? I want to know what you guys are thinking would be a great option for all the fans here. We got a lot more work to do before race day, so let's get back to it. Showing you guys some of the prep that I don't think I've shown yet on the channel, and that is all the decal printing that I do. As part of the contingency program that we have here at the track, we offer to the different companies that do it that I print the decal, because I have this printer right here on property in the office. So I've been printing away all week, the past couple weeks, all the different contingency sponsors. Also have been working on designing new beer menus, like I said. So got quite a few decals I have to print. Here's a whole bunch more that I've done. The Stafford race car, Paradiso, Rad, Roofers. There's a lot of decals that have to be printed for the contingency program. I also print all of our tech stickers, some stickers that we sell over in the novelty booth, and then I also have to print off all of our new beer menus. So that's what I'm working on tonight. My goal is to have all of these different contingency sponsor stickers printed off tonight, as many as I can, cut and ready to put on the shelf for the year. I'm trying to get as much done so that I don't have to be so rushed for the rest of the week. I want to be able to go through the entire property, make sure everything is 100%. In order to do that, I got to get all these projects done. So I'm going to get back to work here, printing off these contingency stickers. Luckily, a lot of these are already pre-programmed into this. Let's see who else I have to print off. So I pulled up a couple of our menus here. I use Illustrator to make these, then convert them to an EPS to print on my machine. But I have to go through, update these as products change, pricing changed. We brought in some new items, so I have to go through, update all this, then I'll print them off. So it's still quite a few print jobs I have to get done. Gonna jump back on the computer, finish updating those menus, print them off, and then I have to find my A-frame signs. Yeah, there's still a lot to do. It is now Wednesday afternoon. Currently a track rental going on. There was also one this morning. Unfortunately, part of the job is watching weather, so we did a lot of that this morning, coming up with a second game plan for this. Check that out. Is that a Blackhawk? Where'd it go? Can you guys see it? That's sweet. Well, as I was saying, part of our business, unfortunately, is keeping an eye on weather and trying to make a game plan of what we have to do when weather does occur. And unfortunately, Saturday is not looking too hot for this weekend for our 2-day event. Looks like it's potentially most likely going to rain. And unfortunately, we had to come up with another game plan on what we're going to do. So this morning we had to put together a schedule on what our plan was if the weather gets pushed back, come up with a game plan to push everything to Sunday, be an action-packed day. We're able to start cars a little bit earlier on Sunday with the permission from the town and get cars on track sooner, so then we could get to racing sooner as well. With the addition of 4 divisions on Sunday, it makes it for a much more jam-packed event and not much opportunity for problems to occur. So we put that schedule together, finalized it. We think it'll work well. Yeah, and then I came out this morning and was mowing some grass and weed whacking while the first track rental was going on. And now I'm to the point of the second problem we have on our hands, which is a really good problem. There's potentially going to be around 180 cars. So we need 180 stalls for trailers to park. We have the space for all these trailers. It's just our back pit area isn't line striped at all, because generally on Friday nights we don't need that. There's 120 in our main pit area and another 20 or so over there that people use as well. So 140 in this area. I took time this morning, mapped out another 57 pit stalls for trailers, and that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna head over there with the paint sprayer, lay down some new lines, some guides for people to pull into so we could fit everyone this weekend. It's gonna be a full pit area, so we gotta make all the stalls and see how many we could actually fit, and have a secondary plan of if our original pit area fills up, where they're gonna go. We're gonna head back there with the paint sprayer. I got it out. Haven't used it yet, so it'll be the first time we're using it this year. Got some new parts for it I'm gonna throw on there, and then we'll go start painting some lines. Back here in the back pit area, where I'm about to lay down some lines for the pit stalls like I was telling you guys. I marked with some, marking paint, some lines as a guide of where I need to paint with the paint sprayer. I laid it out all the way down to the lift, way down there. I was able to fit another 57 pit stalls. So that will get us to roughly 170, 108, almost 180 stalls in the entire pit area. I'm gonna go ahead, get to painting these pit stalls, and then take a final count of how many stalls we have and then see if we can fit any more trailers. Got quite a few of the lines painted down on the ground for the pit stalls. I stopped down at the other end because some people park their cars there for the track rental and I don't want to get paint on their tires. So I figured I'll wait until they're off the track and they're moved. I'm also trying to line stripe by the lift. I have to get that moved to finish that area. I want to move some stalls around because after I put these lines down, oh, that one got a little tight. That's a good size, I guess. After I put some lines down there, I thought of a different way to fit a couple more trailers. But right now, got these all line striped. These are, of course, would be for shorter trailers. Anyone that's like a 28-foot trailer, I think they should be able to fit in there. Maybe an open trailer. And then there's some longer stalls down here. Then, of course, all at the end, you could fit a 40-footer. Finished painting all the lines. I'm supposed to be counting them. 14, 15, 16. A couple of them are starting to get a little tight through here, but that's all right. Again, it's just a guide. Hopefully this works. This is 30 right here. 31, 32, 33. All right, nice. I think that ended up being 58. With that, we now have 58 stalls painted out in the back pit area. With our 120 in the main pit, that gets us to 178, and we have another about 15 or 20 spots there. So we should have plenty of parking for this weekend's event. If we have everything pushed to Sunday, we'll have enough space for all the cars. It'll get a little tight back here, so we'll just have to be very... That is the end of Wednesday now. That is the last track rental this week. Tomorrow and Friday gives us the time to get out on track, get the hydro seed down, paint the walls, line stripe the whole track, and then we'll be ready for the Napa Auto Parts Spring Sizzler. It is now midday Thursday, just finished blowing off the track one final time. Today's project is to get all the walls painted and the track line striped. Then we'll be heading over to the start finish line. Gonna get to work, start painting the walls. Just wanted to clean off the track before I sprayed all the new line stripes. I gotta go get the I gotta go get the paint sprayer that I left back here. Oh shoot, I totally forgot. Oh man, that's, I noticed I forgot to put the cover on the paint at the end of the day last night. I remember I got in my truck to go get the cover, but then I got distracted doing another project. Totally forgot to get the cover for this paint jug. Hopefully this isn't a waste of a bucket and I could maybe... Let me see if I could pull this top layer off and if the paint's still good underneath it. I mean, it's still a little loose. Maybe we just lost the top layer, hopefully. This is what happens when I try to do everything. I forget to finish a project. I see. Oh no, don't drop it. We might have saved it. just finished up painting all the walls. Took quite a while. It's pretty windy out. So I had to get really close to the wall to make sure overspray wasn't going anywhere. Gonna attempt to paint the lines. Hopefully it's not too windy out where it blows that line out. I'll test a couple spots. If it's too windy, I'll wait till tomorrow morning to do that. But yeah, finished painting all the walls. Looks a lot better with a fresh coat of paint. Really brings the track back to life when all the rubber marks are gone and a fresh coat to start the year. Wait till you see what it looks like when all the lines are painted as well. I'm gonna go ahead, run a couple test lines, see how the wind is with these. This wind's picking up again, but I don't know if there's gonna be any time where it's not windy. So go ahead, run a couple test lines, see how it does, and see if we can get this track painted up. Just finished line striping the entire track, painting the walls. Wow, that took all day today. I started this morning, hung some of the American flag, like teardrop flags up. Haven't gotten the big flag up, it was too windy to do that today. Started this morning, blew off the track, and then just finished line striping. Actually, not even finished yet. I didn't get to the start finish line or the start box yet. But finished on track, pit road, painting the walls. Started with blowing off the track this morning at like 10:30 and is now about 5:30. So it took me quite a bit of time to get the track cleaned off and painted, but it is looking really good. Track is very clean, still rubbered up. I think the line stripes and the walls came out really good. Looks clean, yet again, a great way to start the year. Unfortunately, today we also did postpone the Saturday portion of the event to Sunday. So now instead of a Saturday show and a Sunday show, we are pushing the entire weekend's events to one day, an action-packed day, non-stop action, more racing, more laps. Will be a little bit longer of a day, unfortunately, but with the amount of racing that's going to be happening, it's going to be a can't-miss race day. A Saturday morning update. Actually, it's not even morning anymore. It is now Saturday afternoon. Didn't get to check in yesterday. At least I don't remember taking video yesterday. Got a lot done yesterday to finish everything outside. It is currently raining. It is Saturday. The event was postponed today to Sunday. Putting on some finishing touches on some items that I put off to today just because I knew the weather was going to be bad. I have to rewrap this kiosk. We're turning it into the PBR kiosk. So this is just one final thing, the ticket booth signage, and then what else do I have? And then some victory lane signage. So just gonna finish wrapping these things up. We'll have them done here shortly, and then we'll be ready for the Napa Auto Parts Spring Sizzler Sunday. And just like that, we finished updating the kiosk to the Pabst Blue Ribbon, Pabst Light kiosk. That was the final big project that I really had to take on before the weekend. A couple minor things still to do. That will do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are ready for the Napa Auto Parts Spring Sizzler. A couple finishing touches still to put on the facility, but we are ready. Come on out to the races Sunday, April 27th, tomorrow, the Napa Auto Parts Spring Sizzler. There's gonna be a lot of racing on tap for Sunday. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Another track life video, week 4, I think it is. We are ready for the Napa Auto Parts Spring Sizzler. We're ready for race season. Time to get going. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Check out my website, daveroot.com. Head on over to StaffordSpeedway.com for the entire race schedule for 2025. Race season's here. Let's fire up those engines. Hope to see you guys this weekend. Stop by, say hi, and until then, throttle down and see you at the races.